soul, and London is a car-free city.
But with loads of cars.
We have the best public transport system of anywhere in the world and an abundance of attractive alternatives to driving.
Only 1 in 5 journeys made by residents of inner London are made in a private vehicle, and 2/3 of those households don't even have access to a car in the first place.
If London can't go car-free by 2030, where else can?
The majority of Londoners who don't own or use cars daily have been far less vocal than a motoring lobby that has been hostile to increasing space for walking, cycling and public transport.
Yet these motorists are their own worst enemies. The average traffic speed in London is just 7 miles per hour, and London drivers spend hundreds of hours each year stuck in traffic. Pollution inside a car sat in traffic is 140% worse than it is outside the car.
Urban motoring has other victims too.
London's nearly 7 million daily car trips mean that children across the capital are breathing illegally toxic air that is preventing their lungs from developing normally.
On average, one child somewhere in London is hospitalised by traffic pollution every single day.
Meanwhile, 83 people were killed last year by motor vehicles while walking or cycling on London's streets.
Private cars spend 95% of their time parked doing nothing, meaning that 50 square kilometres in London are taken up by parked cars.
Most important of all, national carbon targets cannot be met simply by switching to electric vehicles.
A dramatic reduction in overall vehicle miles travelled in the UK is a necessity to tackle the climate crisis.
And this must happen to a greater extent in places that can thrive without cars, so that smaller towns and rural areas have longer to make the transition.
London is the best place to lead this transformation of how we travel.
People are waking up to the injustice and frankly the stupidity of having an urban geography that is arranged for the convenience of motorists when most Londoners hardly ever use a car.
The Mayor is committed to ensuring that 80% of London trips are made by walking, cycling or public transport by 2041. The direction of travel is good, but it's too little, too late.
We want to start today to work towards a vision of London that is completely free from private cars within 10 years.
It won't be easy, but with Dream Fund support, we can start by closing off some of our most polluted and disadvantaged neighbourhoods to through traffic. Using a combination of new innovative streetscape interventions to take road space away from cars and give it back to nature and communities.
Converting on-street parking to micro-parks or parklets has proven highly popular with people like me who live in Hackney, where the scheme was pioneered.
And modal filters like this one, changes to road layouts that block streets to motor traffic but allow pedestrians and cyclists through, have transformed neighbourhoods in Walthamstow, massively improving quality of life for residents and reducing overall traffic levels in the whole area, not just on the streets which are blocked.
Here in West London, Hammersmith Bridge has been closed due to structural faults and is expected to stay closed for around 3 more years while funds are raised for repairs. As a result, it's become a haven for pedestrians and cyclists in a hostile city. This is a huge opportunity to pioneer the London we dream of in 2030, a healthier, happier and cleaner city that is leading the world in tackling the climate crisis.
With your help, we can show that we will all be better off if the bridge reopens for public transport and emergency services, but stays closed to trucks and private car traffic.